Hello to you all. I hope everyone is feeling very well today. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my merged all-in-one save file. Now, when I say merged, I mean my one-pack series that I have completed actually, where it was the base game worlds plus one extra worlds. I did end up merging them into all of them, so all you will need is the packs that came with the world. So I didn't deal with any stuff packs, I didn't deal with any kits. I dealt with some game packs and all the expansions that came with the world, obviously. Now, each world is pack restricted, including The Sims, but I know not everybody has all the worlds. So I actually created a request form that I will have linked down in the description below, so that way you can tell me what packs you do have, packs that came with a world that you do have, and I will make sure that you have all these stories included in any of my one pack series, as well as, of course, there should not be any naked Sims as well. I will make sure that that is handled, as well as all the builds should definitely not be empty either. So you will have a full experience with what packs you have so you can enjoy it. So in this one, I'm just going to kind of show you a little bit of an overview of each world. Now, in my one pack series, I did not cover Get to Work as well as the two vacation worlds. I do not have the Star Wars Journey to Batuu. I wasn't very interested in it, so I never bought it. But yeah, I did do, in this save file and in actually a merged save request that I did do Get to Work as well as the two like vacation worlds, so that way they're new builds and you don't have to deal with the regular builds that were already included into it. So that way you get a new experience, you know what I mean? And there are wedding venues, so if you would like, you can change some of the wedding venues to the wedding venue lot type if you wish. But I made sure that there were wedding venues, so that way, like anybody, like almost in every world there's a wedding venue, just so that way everyone can have an experience. The only ones that don't have wedding venues are probably the really tiny worlds, but there's a wedding venue in base game, so that way everyone can enjoy, you know, a little wedding. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna kind of show you the worlds real quick. This is Willow Creek. This is Oasis Springs, and like I said, all the builds are pack restricted as well as The Sims. Here's Newcrest. And Magnolia Promenade. This came with Get to Work, but I only did the retail builds and I did not do the science lab, the police station, or the hospital. So those are still the regular builds. We have Windenburg. Windenburg was actually one of my favorite places to build, but there were so many lots, so this one actually took me a few days than the other worlds. Here's San Myshuno with all the apartments and whatnot. And then we have Forgotten Hollow, which are the vampires. I actually really liked creating a different story for Vlad. And then we have Brindleton Bay, which is cats and dogs. And then we have Delso Valley, which is Get Famous. We have Strangerville. And then we have Sulani. Sulani was actually a really pretty place to build. And I'm not too familiar with a lot of these types of builds, but I looked up reference pictures and tried my best. Here's Glimmerbrook, the spellcaster area, where I kind of experimented with the terrain. And then we have Bright Chester, which is the Discover University. And then we have Evergreen Harbor. We have Mount Komorebi. And we have Henford on Bagley. This one was also one of my favorite places to build. And the wedding bay over here, I did flag it as a wedding venue, but you are more than welcome to change it back to a lounge if you wish, because it does function as a lounge as well. And then let me go into the vacation worlds. This is Granite Falls. It has a campsite. It also has another larger campsite, and I have a scout cabin as well. And then the other two are just regular cabins. And then we have Selva Dorada. And this one I have a wedding venue as well, but obviously you can change it to the lounge. I think it functions as a museum, but you can change it to a lounge, and I think it's got everything for a lounge too if you don't want it to be a wedding venue. But everything here is brand new as well. And that's pretty much all of it. And an update on my save file for 2022, I am working on it. I currently am still only working on Willow Creek. I am taking my time so that way it is a nice build, and I will probably do stories in my save file 2022 as well. If you want to see any of the builds that I am creating, I will be posting them on the gallery. My origin ID is Wickford. I will have that in the description below so you know how it looks, like how it's spelled and whatnot. And also you can also look under the hashtag #MSave2022, which will have my builds for my save file, my new save file. But anyways, I hope all of you enjoyed, and I will have everything linked down in the description below. And I will say this now. Bye-bye!